What's up, gamers? It's KanakaZach bringing you another battle of the Maverick Dual Type Tournament. It is the playoffs. This is another match, the second match for the lower round 1 bracket. And it is TitusAnimus versus Dreakas, guys. Just like the other match between TheGreatMumboJumbo and Maverick Morzan. This is a last line, last life. So whoever wins this moves on. Whoever loses this is out of the playoffs, and yeah, they will take that 7th position. But anyways, looking into our teams, we got looking at Titus's team, there is the Moorshadow, the Great Tusk, Enamorous Incarnate, Iron Hands, Topcoco, that's right, he's fighting. Okay, I was like, wait, that's 2 electrics. Topcoco, and we see the Alolan Ninetales. So obviously, he's got some decent bulk with the Alolan Ninetales, the Iron Hands, and the Great Tusk. Plus, the Revel will just make his team even tankier. And then there's the Coco to pivot, and I think the Great Tusk is there for Rapid Spin support. And then looking at Dreakas' side, we see the Bastiodon, there is the Goldangle, Jirachi, Gliscor, Crobat, as well as the Celesteela. Looking at that team, I see a lot of stalled, not too many hyper-offensive Pokemon, so we'll see what happens between the two, offense versus defense. Obviously, somewhat biased towards Steel types, but when I commentate, I try to be biased towards all players. I'm not biased, unbiased at all. But let's hop right into the battle and play without sound. Alrighty. So to start off, we see the Bastiodon versus the Great Tusk. Are we going to see a switch out here from the Bastiodon? The answer is no. Great Tusk goes for a Stealth Rock, and we see the Iron Defense. That's interesting, but even a Headlong Rush, it's 4 times the super effective, as well as Stab. The Bastiodon goes down to 4%. We see Leftovers, and it fires off its own rocks. Should have done that turn 1, but the Great Tusk does say no rocks for you. Rapid Spin, Body Press doing a lot to the Great Tusk. Do we see the Great Tusk going for a Headlong Rush, and do we see a switch out from the Bastiodon? The answer is no. We see Ice Spinner. Titus was predicting a switch out, but that's not the case. Iron Head doing barely enough damage, but not enough to secure kill. The Bastiodon just keeps getting HP, but Titus decides, you know what, I'm just gonna go for the Headlong Rush and kill this Bastiodon. 0.1 to Titus. But now, I would bring in like one of those flyers. Oh, why are you bringing the Jirachi if you're not scarfed? Oh, you are not scarfed, and down goes the Jirachi. I sure hope that Dreakas has something that is scarfed, or flies that is faster. But that is not the case. We see the Goldangle not on a balloon like normal sets, but also not scarfed. Headlong Rush picks it up, and this Great Tusk is just taking names. That's why we call it the Great Tusk, because it just does things. Wait, please tell me you're gonna tear out. Oh no, Sim, Dreakas, ouch, ouchies. Great Tusk just killed 4 Pokemon. Holy hell! Oh man. Crobat finally coming in, the fastest Pokemon. That is on Dreakas' side. It can take a decent amount because it does have some bulk. He should have gone out to this a long time ago. Fly being used. Not a great move in my opinion, as Titus could switch out if he wanted to, but Fly does connect, and down goes the Great Tusk. Yeah, Dreakas should have sent this out a long time ago if he wanted to have any chance. And Topcoco now coming out. I believe that the Crobat is still slightly faster, I want to say. 394. No, they speed tie. Titus going for the Dazzling Gleam. I mean, if he just went for the Thunderbolt, he would have done a lot more damage, especially if, and then, this Celesteela comes out, and it will just flop over to the Thunderbolt. Well, 2 Thunderbolts. But, damn. Titus won the match. Good job, buddy. So that means Titus will advance to the next round of the lower bracket, and Dreakas is out of the tournament. So that means at the end of this week, I mean, if you saw the last episode as well as this one, this means that the TheGreatMumboJumbo is 8th place, and Dreakas is 7th place. Moving on to the next battle, it's going to be finishing off for tomorrow's episode is going to be KanakaZach versus Sakumo 90k. Be sure to look out for that one. And then for next week, oh man, hold on. For Titus's next opponent, because you know my match was first, Titus will have to challenge Glen. So that should be an interesting match. I believe Glen won that match in the regular season, and then Morzen will have to challenge whoever loses between Zach and Sakumo, so be sure to check that out as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube algorithms. They really help out the channel, as you know. Sub to Glen as well, because he does, if I do miss some of the live recordings, he gets it. Otherwise we just do the playback recordings together. But we'll see you next time, gamers. Bye.